Hello?
Hello?
Oh, my gosh. I only know that voice everywhere. Ross Mathews. It's Ron and Michelle. How are you?
I am so great. I can't even tell you. I'm an author. I'm a big, fancy author.
Big, fancy in the same sentence. You never would have thought it, right?
Actually, I think I was the only one who thought it. I always knew I'd write a book someday. I just knew it.
Let me ask you this. Have you been in a bookstore yet and looked, and there's your display with your face and like 900 copies of it looking at you?
Let me tell you something. No, because it came out today, and it's available at Targets everywhere.
Right.
The first thing I'm going to do when I get a chance, and this is the most narcissistic thing in the world, I'm seriously going to go and take a picture of my face looking at me in a store.
I love it.
And you know what I love about you, Ross, is you have managed to do my dream, which is you have made like your obsession with pop culture and Kim Kardashian's booty like a real life thing and have like not gotten arrested for talking to all of them.
Not yet. Hey, I love this. I love pop culture. And, my talk show debuts in the fall on E, and it's all about loving pop culture. I think people tear it down all the time, make fun of it, which can be really funny when it's done well. But I wanted to make a show that said, I love this stuff. You love this stuff. Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
How did you pull that off? How did this even come about?
I write about it all in my book, Man Up, which, by the way, is available right now, and it's so good. You can get it at, like I said, at Target, or you go to readmanup.com. You can order all the Amazon and Barnes & Noble stuff is there.
Love it.
The story of how it happened is in the book. I grew up in a little farm town, this gay cartoon of a kid, and then I love pop culture, and I'm dropped in the middle of pop culture, and I get to actually meet the celebrities that I've always dreamt about. And these are stories about how that happened. And it's called Man Up because I define man up as you are what you are. You got to love what makes you different. People spend so much time hating themselves, So this isn't a preachy book. It's really funny, but there's that really sweet message all the way through. I'm so proud of it.
Yeah, well, I love it just because, you stay true to yourself and you talk about the funny stuff, too, like how you had your first girlfriend and clearly that didn't work out.
Yeah, it wasn't my cup of tea. And the stories, I'm not the hero of every story. There are stories when I didn't man up. There's that plus-size store for women called Lane Bryant?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not allowed to work there anymore, and I admit why in the book for the first time, and it is mortifying.
But you also stand up to a big loser as well. I mean, you have your moments.
Oh, yeah. My dad taught me how to swear, and I can, I'm very good. I'm very good. But I use it, like karate. You just take it out when you need it. But I can cut a bee, I'll tell you that. And in that chapter 1, I think you're referencing that. I learned how to stand up for myself, and I never look back.
Let me ask you this about your association with Jay Leno. How special is he to you?
Beyond. I started as Ross the intern almost 12 years ago. I was just an intern in the back offices at The Tonight Show getting coffee. One day they said, Ross is funny. Let's send him out. And it's 12 years later, Target threw a big party on Sunset Boulevard. They shut down the street for my book last week. Big deal. Celebrities there, people there. Jay Leno came, and he introduced me.
Wow.
And he said, I don't have a son, but if I did, I'd want my son to be just like Ross.
Wow.
The student has surpassed the teacher.
Not surpassed, dear God, but he showed up. He came to the party. Hallelujah.
That's pretty cool.
It was great.
And it's just amazing because you work with, I got to say this, I watch you all the time, and I am obsessed with your relationship with Kelly Osbourne.
Isn't that cute?
What is she like, really, and how much do you two really love each other?
It's like super duper. Now, listen, I've always known who she was. I, of course, watched the Osbournes like we all did. And then one day I started, I found out they were going to pair Kelly and I together on E at the red carpet. And I'd never met her. And I was like, I don't know, is she mean? I was like nervous,
Well, I feel like you guys would have a lot in common.
Turns out we do. And she's great and so professional. I met her mom for the first time recently. And I just told her, you raised a really good girl.
Oh, now the real important question. Would you rather have a pet unicorn or a calorie-free cookie?
You read the book.
Of course I did. How could I not talk to you and not read it?
Don't make me choose. Don't make me choose. I know. It's all very exciting. And, I do Chelsea lately every week. And Chelsea Handler, so supportive. She published this book, and she's producing my talk show in the fall. We created it together, her team and I.
All right, we're talking with Ross Mathews. Ross, the book is Man Up. Any talk of it being made into a movie?
No joke. I am writing right now. I think it should be a sitcom.
Oh, my gosh.
Like Wonder Years meets Everybody Hates Chris, but about my life, farm town, 90s, growing up kid like me.
I could see that on E.
All right, who would you cast as Ross Mathews?
I think like a Ryan Gosling type.
And how about your boyfriend, and how is he, by the way?
My Salvador and I, well, can you believe almost 5 years we've been together?
Oh.
he's a wardrobe stylist, so he dresses celebrities, and he is so great. We just bought a new house, so he's busy decorating, and it's very exciting.
That's awesome. We love you, man. We love your attitude, and you got to make sure you call us back when the new show kicks in so we can plug it for you, okay?
I promise you. And please, everybody, this book I'm so proud of, and I just want to say, how often can we put something out into the world that's really funny but, has a great message? This book, I want it to be #1 New York Times bestseller because I believe that we could put something positive out there without being a total cheese fest, dork fest.
Yeah, something that's positive with a real message. It's called Man Up, Tales of My Delusional Self-Confidence. It's out in stores now. Go get it. Ross, thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. I'll talk to you soon, okay?
All right.
Okay.
Bye.